There's John's here, Ryan's here. Ryan's posted a couple of links. Hey, there's John. Just wanted to say, hey. I tried to show the new trailer. Hopefully it came out okay. Welcome to Drone Therapy episode 17, When Bugs Attack. Jim Muller had torrential rainfall in his area, so he's not going to be able to join us tonight, but he's here in spirit.
He's here in spirit.
When Shearson attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, don't even. Don't even.
I just got done watching it.
Yes, that was so funny.
I watched
Dude, I just can't believe it, man. I go out there, I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna maiden this one because it's such a simple drone. What can go wrong?
Yeah, I'll tell you what can go wrong. I had my little Sky Viper that N550 did the same thing.
Oh, wait. Dude, who all tried to call?
Oh, man, that was rough.
Hey, there's Ryan. He got it figured out. He came in a different way. Let's do this.
Get rid of my one.
Get rid of your one.
I don't know.
The two has become the one.
You wouldn't believe what I just did. I clicked the wrong group chat. And I just called Ken, and Ken was laying on his couch, and he said, "I'm sorry, man. I called you by accident."
Wait, really? That's hilarious.
Yeah, Ken's laying there and he's looking at me on his couch and he's looking at me. I'm like, "Oh man, I just called you by accident." He's like laughing. I felt really bad because I called Ken directly. She's not even on the show.
Well, that's what I was looking because I looked on my phone and it was a phone call, and I was like, "Well, I can see Ryan called or Ken called or somebody called."
I tried calling and I would realize I clicked on an old group chat and I accidentally called that. Because I was my phone sideways and I couldn't see it well, and I ended up somebody called Ken.
Or is Ryan all like robotic?
He's like all robotic. What do you mean robotic?
I don't know. It's like everything.
Like the frame rates are dropping.
Yeah, like the frame rates are dropping. I don't know if it's just me or what.
Oh, Ryan was robotic. Okay. I was
like,
oh, what are you talking about? I didn't know what you mean.
Like everyone else is fine, but he was going a little robotic.
Oh, Ryan.
It's smooth on my end here.
No, everything seems okay now, so it's all good.
It looks good, Ryan. It looks good.
All right, thanks. Except for these big pink headphones I got on.
All right, so this
That's
is
the only ones I got.
Night, so we're talking bugs, right? We're talking the bugs.
That's what I was talking to Brian about right before you all came in. I looked on the site, right? We know about all the new ones coming out and everything. And then I happened to get down to the Bugs 2, and there's a Bugs 2 SE. A special edition, and it's silver with like a blue beehive across its back with black props.
Well, if they didn't upgrade, if they didn't upgrade the camera, then it's not special edition. Okay.
Well,
plain and simple.
What's special about it? It actually there's nothing. It's got the extended control that actually both the paddles actually have an antenna in them, and it's talking about the two-way transmission. But it actually has a 720p at 25 frames per second 5G Wi-Fi, which is what the Bugs 2W has, but it's 1080 supposedly.
I'm gonna pull up the chat.
Yeah, well, that's not real 1080. That's fake 1080.
Yeah, well, it's always fake.
Yeah, that's fake 1080p.
It's probably upscale from 720.
That's 1080pp.
1080pp.
Yeah, right.
Well, that camera was weird on the Bugs too, because you would take a photo with it and it had like 1920 by 1080 resolution.
I
Yeah.
know.
And it's just weird. It was like a video still.
And even weirder, the Bugs 2W had better video than the Bugs 2C, which confused the hell out of people because, you know, people were getting the Bugs 2C after all the reviewers were sent the Bugs 2W. And we're like, wait a minute, this video is significantly horrible compared to the Bugs 2C. And I remember opening that up and it was like AVI and like upscale 480. Oh.
It wasn't anything like that.
If they just took the
MJX
Bugs 2 and if they took the Bugs 2 and put a better camera in it, and I don't care, raise the price $50.
Right.
That drone would be so good.
Because
with a
it
decent
flies so
camera.
nice. It flies
It
so
does.
nice. It is such a sweet flyer, man.
It is.
That thing is
Or what
awesome.
about just take this and upgrade it with GPS? Make it like, I don't know, $120. Would you guys pay for
But
that?
yeah,
Just with GPS?
And if you
Yeah.
slide up that page, you come to the Bugs 3 Pro with GPS.
Mm-hmm.
It does look pretty evil.
It does look interesting. I will give you that.
Looks like it's got a little bit bigger motors, but not much, if it does.
I'm just leery of any of their cameras.
It's definitely since
Yeah, no shit.
it runs a 3S battery though, right? The new Bugs 3 Pro.
I think so.
Does it?
I thought it did. I
Okay.
can't remember.
Let me look on the website.
Yeah, I'm going to. Actually, it's not giving you enough specs. That's kind of twisted.
Specifications for are pretty tentative, but I had read somewhere that it would be a 3-cell battery, which is great because then it kind of puts it on the same level as the Bayang Toys, the X16.
Yeah.
Well, it looks pretty cool with that action camera on there. That ought to be better than the other cameras. Just
Roger Martin, what's up,
hope
man?
so.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We're talking about bugs. Talking about bugs.
It's the Bugs night. It's MJX Bugs night.
Bugs 3
Talking
Pro
bugs.
specifications.
Yeah, maybe I just read that somewhere and it
Well,
wasn't
I've-
actually.
Almost all the bug B2C vids I've seen. So much.
It just
Yeah.
seems like it would be a logical upgrade to make it a 3-cell rather than continue to go with the
Something was
2-cell.
like it was going to be a 2-cell though.
They don't have any info on their page. You go to specifications
Yeah, I see
and
that.
it's all blank.
Yeah, and it just wait. It shows you the battery, and that's it. It just says 22 minutes. 7.4.
Really?
Where'd you-
So then they must have just put a really big friggin' 2-cell battery in there.
Probably.
2800.
It looks a lot like a bug. It looks like the same motors as the Bugs 3.
Yeah, those look the same.
Same
it
kind
was
of props.
1806.
Well, I really hope that this is the upgrade we've all been waiting for. The Bugs 3 Pro.
Well, I'm happy with my Bugs. I'm happy with my Bugs 3 regular, so I'm just keeping that.
Oh, I'm definitely
Yeah.
keeping mine. I still fly mine. It was everything I could do not to go outside in 20-degree weather today and fly. So
Yeah, but it's a welcome. It's going to be a welcome addition to have Bugs
Yeah.
3 upgrade.
Clay's
It's
got
like,
a good point. He was talking about how he hates how we see all these advertisements and everything. But
yeah, I know. MJX never puts out a date, but I will give you some info. I know that MJX is planning on releasing some stuff. This is just heard through like the grapevine, through some forums and whatnot. So take it with a grain of salt. But they really want to release this stuff coming, end of March, beginning of April, and you're gonna start seeing this stuff get sent out to probably some reviewers. Not me, because I'm not on their roll anymore. I have no idea where I am. But after the holidays, when they wanted to get this stuff up and going, that's why they've been putting it off. But they're gonna probably have it out before summer, just like last year. Most of the stuff came out.
and Clay was talking about again. He said he saw March too, but nothing solid.
Yeah, there's nothing solid. Yeah, they don't give any.
I said hey to you too. I don't know if you saw that, Clay.
Yeah, and somewhere end of March, beginning of April, they're gonna probably have the stuff out. From what I'm being told through the grapevine. So
I'd like to get one, but I guess I had a guy contact me about reviewing for MJX, and he wanted me to send me the Bugs 2W, and I said, yeah. I gave him my address. Never heard from him again.
Oh,
Guy
wow.
from MJX.
well,
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Whoa.
true.
Well, you know what? Remember, I was supposed to get Bugs 2W too, and I was working with somebody after I reviewed their bugs. After I reviewed the Bugs 8 and then their FPV system, I actually thought they got pissed off.
Yeah.
Because I reviewed the Bugs 8 and I said it was great, it was a good drone, but I pretty much trashed their FPV system. I really did. I trashed it like no one else had done, and then I'm like, okay, are you guys still going to send me the Bugs 2W? And I got no response. I tried one more time, and they told me, oh, we're sorry. We were going to send this to you. We just didn't even get your mail because that employee has been let go. So your emails are just going nowhere. And I'm like, oh, that's great. And like, so then I got the Bugs 2W. But if I hadn't tried that one more time, then I probably wouldn't have gotten it.
And I think I tried their main email, one of them you gave me, John, and it came back rejected.
Yeah, their email is so messed up, man.
Yeah, that's something that Brian was telling me. He had gotten his today. I won this from Donnie in the contest that he had on his channel, and he told me that I had to have it on the show and fly it when I was on and stuff. So but I'm going to tell you, I think Brian got his for $20.
Yeah, $20.
Hell of a little drone for that.
You know what? Retaking Humanity brings up an interesting point. You said something like, "Who puts all that work into a quad and the acid charble cam?" Does anyone ever feel like the Bugs 2 series is a set of quads that really no one asked for or wanted? Like everyone really wanted to see this with a GPS on it, and then they came out with that Bugs 2 thing, and it was all right, but it wasn't as fast as this. It couldn't carry the action cameras that we were all used to carrying, so it almost just felt like a gap between what the Bugs Pro is going to be.
Well, I think they were just looking for trying to get another market, more of not a professional type flyer.
Yeah.
So,
the Bugs 2, it's just so easy to fly that thing. I mean, a moron could fly that thing.
Yeah, you can fly it. I'm sitting there talking to my wife, and I'm even looking at myself flying around.
Right. It's so stable. Once that GPS on that thing locks in, I mean, you can take it 5-6 feet away from you and just put the controller down and walk away. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, Clay was like, we did not want a Bugs Hubsan. Yeah, that's a good point, Clay. That's exactly what they were trying to copy. They were trying to copy Hubsan. They saw how popular Hubsan was, and they're like, all right, we can do this. We can do this for $100-something, and we'll try to take over Hubsan. But the fact is, I have seen so many people try to attach an action camera that's of better quality to the Bugs 2W or the Bugs 2C.
And it just goes crazy.
Right. You can't. Well, it's not designed. When they engineer these things, they're not engineered to do that.
I know.
I saw when Donnie strapped that GoPro onto that Bugs 2, and it crashed right into a freaking light pole.
Oh, poor Donnie.
It just can't handle it. It goes
right.
berserk. The PIDs aren't tuned for it. And it's just extra weight.
And on top of that, what a lot of people don't even realize that those stupid cameras, a lot of them, they emit the noise from the SD card when you're recording.
Yeah.
That trashes GPS. If it's not shielded inside, it just trashes it.
The RF noise.
Yeah, the RF.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it operates on 433 megahertz or something, and the noise from recording to an SD card interferes with that stuff.
If it's too close to the drone, yeah.
Yeah.
With his crash, when he did it, what I think that he did was because I think he used these straps. I think he covered up the GPS module.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, I think that's what he did.
I don't know.
I mean, it's funny. It's funny because where the hell is my
CX-20 never had a problem with an action camera causing problems, but it was hanging on a gimbal down low, so it wasn't real close to it.
My GoPro is usually always on my head, but look at this. I've got copper tape on the back of my GoPro because I used to run it on my 350, and that was to block the RF noise from coming out the back and then getting into the drone, so it would kind of radiate out the front. I still have that copper stuck on there to this day, even though I've retired my GoPro from being used on any aircraft.
Hey, even though it's Bugs talk tonight, you guys at some point, do you want to see that Nico racer I got?
Yeah, sure. Why the hell not?
Yeah. Right.
It's a Nico. You remember that? You remember that brand, Brian?
Yeah.
Nikko. I mean, I had that stuff when I was a kid. I'm 46, so they've been around a while. Let me go grab it. I'll have it over here close to me, right?
Okay.
Okay, tell me something about these other ones.
Clay wants me to put this GoPro on my head. I don't know why. I'm gonna do what the viewers want.
The GoPro on you. Oh, okay. Clay
He
wants
wants me to put it on my head. I don't know why he wants to see this. I'm not putting it on. Okay.
This
All
thing, where's it at? It's called.
It's on now. So there you go.
Where's it at? The Bugs 10H.
Yeah, John's like, I have the QX350 and you must shield your camera or you will crash. Right back up in there. I got a 350 QX sitting up in there. It was a huge problem. That's where this tape comes from. It comes from the QX AP combo. John knows what's up. Yeah, it was a huge problem with the 350 and they tried everything to keep it from screwing with it. They had the GPS in the top, they had it in the arm, then they put it in a mast, and then they finally just gave up and made a new drone. They just gave up and made a new drone.
Did you hear what I was talking about? This Bugs 10H that looks like the new Bugs 3 Pro, but it and I was thinking that the Bugs 3H was the altitude hold. But this
I see it.
And it's evil looking. It's black and vicious, man.
It looks like the Pro, but is it just an altitude hold?
Yeah, there's no GPS. Yeah. But I thought that's what the Bugs 3H was, is just an altitude hold Bugs. See, if you look at the top at the Bugs, but it's like the classic Bugs with an altitude hold and not the new design. See, it's got the regular arms. So it's basically like the old 3, like this turned into an altitude hold.
Yeah, here. I'm just going to show Clay up close. This is the way it sits on my head. He just wants to see. Apparently he's having trouble.
I like this new controller that the Bugs shows.
Yeah.
That black one with, it looks like it's like the antennas are adjustable.
Uh-huh.
That's actually pretty nice.
You actually get minor telemetry with the GPS model. If you look at that controller, it's got some telemetry in that little section at the bottom.
Well, they've got the Bugs 2's got telemetry on it.
Yeah.
It's got it on the screen.
But if you look at the SE, they're using the new controller.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Bugs 10H controller. Let me look at that.
Ryan, why are you wearing skull candy? Clay wants to know.
It was, I needed a cheap pair because my other one broke, and for some reason all at Walmart have was these pink ones, and they're okay headphones, but I'd rather have some better ones, but I don't listen to headphones very often.
Oh my.
He did it for the new logo, man. The new trailer.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Bugs too.
Days, and every time I turn it blue, he'd be like, "Nah, I don't like that one."
Hey, Ryan, I really like that truck you had yesterday. That buggy,
the blue car.
Yeah, that buggy or whatever it was. Yeah, that thing was sweet, man.
That's made by LRP. I've never heard of them before, but Luis in my group said, I think he's the one that replied that they are pretty prominent in Portugal. They are like a Dutch company, but John knows that it has a bunch of ZD Racing parts in it. And even the battery is made by ZD Racing. So,
yeah.
But yeah, it's a nice buggy. The differential, Luis said, in that is made by HSP, so it doesn't have the differential problems that ZD's been having. So yeah, it's a nice buggy. I got both
it's really, really cool. You should go get
I got both of them sitting back here. See them?
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah,
the one next to it's HSP. I like the look of it even better, but they're both.
It looks really cool.
And of course, I got the big old Maximus sitting there.
Ryan did a good review of it. He's got like multiple jumps, and I put all in a comment. I wrote all the cool jumps.
That was cool. I appreciate that because I didn't have time to try to take it to the park because of this constant rain. I love my Maximus review because I have found that hill I can jump at the park with.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me about rain. I've been stomping around the field behind the house full of mush and goose poop.
Yeah, I could hear you in that video you posted. I could hear you walking through the mush. I could
be
hear it.
careful what you grab when you think you're finding that little nano at night.
Oh God, man! I was walking through there. I was walking through there for 20 minutes. I was like, I'm just gonna come out here, do this real quick, and go back. And I'm
But
like,
it'll get 100,000 views you watch because it's a flyaway.
Yeah, see, all the ones like that are the ones that get
Flyaway or
views.
giveaway. What's Brian? Ooh,
And then
Ryan,
demonetized.
hey, Cuppy, look what I picked up
Let's
yesterday.
see. Oh,
Let me click on yours.
Looks like an Elfie.
no, it's
Oh my God.
S6. It's a Wingsland S6.
The Wingsland S6.
Oh my God! Oh,
They got
that
one
one-
like $150 now.
is that
Somebody
is that
just had that too. Who's that?
now the Wingsland S6? I've heard some bad things about that.
Oh,
No,
so did I. That's why I bought it.
Where'd you get it from, Brian?
I've heard some bad things about
I got
that.
it from Best Buy.
Really?
Yeah.
Best Buy.
Yeah.
And see, they've come out
Wow.
with firmware updates and fixed
Yeah.
pretty much all
Oh,
the problems with it.
they fixed all the app and all the additional apps, the calibration apps and all that. They fixed all that stuff.
Really? That's interesting.
Do you guys remember
this
their
is-
very
this-
first drone?
This is the advanced edition. This isn't the one that was out before.
Oh,
Okay.
I did not know Best
Well,
Buy
that'll be
sold
very
Wingsland.
interesting.
Yeah, they have it. They have wings.
What was the first one? The Mini Vet? Was that it?
Yeah,
yeah.
That
one
was
that
a-
looked like
That was a
C-Max 8 looking thing.
That was a
Wingsland
real
has
hunk- that
terrible
was a real hunk of-
reputation.
that was a real hunk of crap for a
They-
long
they-
time.
They still sell it. You can still buy it.
It would literally just fall out of the sky. It would lose power, and the gimbal
Yeah.
would go nuts, and it would just fall to the ground.
Well, the only reason I bought this, okay, the only reason I bought this is because they just came out with a controller for it.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes it a lot
okay.
better.
Okay, because I don't buy, John, I told you before, I don't buy any more quadcopters that don't have controllers. I just won't do it.
No,
I won't do it
hear
either,
that.
Brian.
hear
I won't
that.
do app control. App control is horrible. I hate it.
I just can't get the hang of it. Maybe it's me. I don't know. I just can't.
No, it's not.
No,
you.
it's not.
It's not good. It's just.
Let me
honestly not
ask you. I
good.
bet you can't feed. I like the feeling of the sticks. I can't push it on my screen. I can't do it on the slick screen.
Well, it's just the responsiveness when, sometimes you move your thumb, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. That's not good enough.
and you're controlling by Wi-Fi, so it's laggy.
Right. Well, they just came out with a controller for this. The controller's $100. It's real nice looking, actually. So I'm going to pick that up next week. And then I took this up in the house for just a minute, but it doesn't. It says in the manuals, it doesn't recommend you flying it in the house.
Does it have an optical flow sensor on it?
Yeah, it does.
It's not GPS though.
The optical flow sensor is right there.
Okay.
It has both.
And GPS.
It's got the dual sonar on there, and then it's got the optical flow sensor on there too.
It should be able to fly indoors with the optical flow.
Yeah.
Well,
it's got a compass though.
It doesn't say that you can't. It recommends that you don't.
Yeah, it's true. The compass could get confused.
Because I'm telling you, these optical flow sensors on the color brown, I talked about this before. They don't like the color brown. Okay, they don't like brown carpet. They don't like anything that's brown.
That's interesting.
The Parrots don't like it, and the Mavic don't like it. The Spark don't like it. They'll all the Spark and DJI and Parrot use the same optical flow sensor. Whoever makes that, they buy the same one.
Interesting.
All you have to do is look at them on the Bebop and then look at it on the Mavic, and it's the same exact optical flow sensor, same exact one. You can tell just by looking at it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
don't they like patterns though?
Yeah, no, they don't like patterns either.
They don't like patterns.
They don't like brown of any sort, of any kind of color.
So brown grass is not going to dormant brown grass won't do.
No, brown carpet, brown grass, mud. That just makes them. What it'll do.
It can't determine its position.
Right. They'll just start dancing around.
Dances, yeah.
Yeah. They'll just start hopping around this way, forward, back, go up, go down. Like that. What the Bebop came and hit me in the face that day because I had it over that brown carpet, and I turned my head. And when I turned it back, it came and smashed me right in the face. So
it's interesting. It makes me want to take the XK that I got recently and go try to fly it over the baseball field and see if that has the same issue out there.
Are you talking about the XKX 300?
The 150.
The one you reviewed
150,
yesterday.
The 150W. The one that I had just reviewed recently.
Oh yeah, I want to get that. That thing looks sharp, man. I like that thing. I might buy. Hey, if you guys, I wanted to ask you this because I was looking at this the other day. Did you guys ever fly that XK X350? It's called the It's called the Dancer. It does the 360. It flies upside down and all that crap. Have you ever seen that thing?
I don't think so.
Nope.
Wow, I want to get one of those, man. I saw one of them.
Nope,
A
never seen that
guy, a guy named Chris. He has one, and that thing is crazy, man. I mean, that thing is crazy. I think they're about $130 or something, but they are wild.
XK makes some pretty good stuff. They have good controllers.
Yeah, their controllers are really nice.
XK X251's like $100 quad, and the controller is like a Futaba Protocol hobby grade controller. That geez, alone you can see that selling the controller for $100.
Right, because I have that XK X300, and it has a really awesome controller. It looks like the controller's worth more than the quadcopter.
Exactly,
You know,
it is.
It's got the toggle switches on there and all that crap, you know.
Yeah,
but that XK X350, that thing does some crazy stunts, man.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to check that out.
You need to look into this thing, John. I never even knew it existed. It actually will fly up. It actually will fly upside down, and then the motor, and then to flip it back right side up, it actually kills the motors completely dead. And as it's falling, you flip it and it restarts the motors.
I've never heard of that. No.
So we got some more people in the chat. Just give you a heads up.
Interesting.
Reynolds, tech review by
Eric the Red's in there.
In the house. We've been talking about bugs and racing quads and helicopters, and Brian got the wings.
Oh, hey, Brian, if you really want that XKX 150, tell you the truth, I'm probably not going to use mine. So
send it to him. That's what I was suggesting.
That's okay, brother. I'll buy one on my own.
Yeah, well, I mean,
go do a giveaway on it.
Buy giveaways.
Yeah, go do a giveaway and lose subscribers like I do all the time when I do.
Yeah, they get mad if they don't win. Like, hey, how dare you not rig your giveaway for me?
Well, I've noticed since I started uploading videos again, for some reason I've been losing subscribers.
Yeah, right.
I guess ever since that giveaway, these guys just realized, oh, he's back and he's not doing giveaways.
Right. Yeah, right.
I'm actually losing. I'm doing more uploads again because it's getting warmer, and I'm losing subscribers.
Did you guys happen to notice that YouTube did an audit about 4 days ago? Did you guys know an audit
on subs? Yeah. Is that what's going down?
No, it's not just on subs. They do it like once a month. They'll do this big audit on subs and views. Okay. So I noticed the other day when I went to the Social Blade, I had one day where I had negative views. How can you have negative views? So,
oh my God.
So that told me that they did an audit. That's how I knew they did the audit.
I know they changed their algorithms around like a week or so ago. And like I had a video I had unlisted, but it was some of an old picnic parade. I didn't want to have it public to my channel. I lost like 200 views.
200. Yeah, I had 77 for that day. I had minus 77 views for
wow.
Yeah, they were retracting views. Like I said, I lost 200 views on a video in one day. Like what?
Wow, I haven't even noticed that. You know what though? This kind of stuff doesn't surprise me. Now YouTube is taking they're probably doing more audits than ever before because they know that because of the changes, people are trying to cheat the shit out of the system.
I think they said it was an algorithm or something. I thought Claire, somebody sent me a link that explained. They said they released something saying what they did, and some people's view count would go backwards.
Yeah, well, what it is that they when they do one of those audits, they get rid of the multiple views. Say, like I have 3 YouTube channels, okay, and so if I watch one of my own videos from my other YouTube channel on my True Drone Reviews channel. Eventually, the audit will kick that view out because it knows it's the same account.
Same IP address.
Yeah. Well, not
Eric
just
the Red is saying coffee grinder. XK X350, the coffee grinder. What does that mean?
I don't know. I heard it was called the Air Dancer. That's what I always heard it called.
Okay.
I'm curious.
What is okay? Y'all keep rattling out numbers and stuff, and I don't know all these different models that easily. So the coffee grinder, air masher, grinder, watermelon. What
I'm sure the coffee grinder is just a joke.
Okay. But what I've lost everything. We went from we were talking about some drone. And I didn't know what we were talking about. Then we went to algorithms. And
you were talking about the Bugs 3 Professional.
Okay, yeah. Now I'm sorry, man. It was one of those hippie flashbacks. I guess it's the T-shirt, man. It's the T-shirt.
E-Drone, what's up, man?
Hey, Eric.
What's up, Eric?
E-Drone in the house.
Here's this Nico drone. If you guys want to see what, I don't know if it'll fit.
Let me see it.
Oh, that's the DRL thing. Yeah.
The drone race. Yeah, this is Nico, and I told the guy it'd be a while. He was fine about it because of the weather.
I think they have that at Toys R Us.
I think they do because I asked him, "Do you want me to put any kind of link in?" And he wasn't really too worried. He sent me a Target link and an Amazon, maybe Toys R Us. Here's what it looks like.
I saw it at Toys R Us.
That's so cool. And now that's Betaflight. That has Betaflight on it.
This runs Betaflight. It's a brush motor.
That's so cool.
Look, the camera tilts. It comes with an SD card. It comes with, here's your FPV goggles. And then it comes with this screen with 4 different frequencies. And of course the screen fits inside.
Whoa.
Or you can, there it comes on.
Yeah.
Or you can mount it on a tripod. Unfortunately, it's only 4 frequencies. So, I don't know. It takes an SD card, and here you can record your FPV footage.
Oh, it actually takes an SD card inside the goggles? Oh, that's sweet.
Right here.
Oh,
but I can't
there.
I was going to use this for the Tiny 6, but the 4 frequencies don't match up, so I'd have to see. Can I switch the frequencies on the Tiny 6 VTX? I don't know.
Clay's wanting to know
if you can switch them. Yeah, you can.
I can?
Uh-huh.
I'll have to ask you later how to do that. If it's just, I'm used to using dip switches, and I'm sure it's probably not dip switches.
It's a button. It's buttons. There's like a little button. I've got the Tiny 6X right here, but on the thing, there's literally like a button that you can press.
Well, I'll have to try that because if I can get this to work, that'll let me record my Tiny 6 footage.
It's actually on the camera, I believe. It's on. It's a little button on the AIO camera.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to look at it. There's the controller in there. I haven't pulled out 7.4 volt battery, 2S LiPo, extra props.
That's cool.
That's
pretty cool.
8 AA batteries. Yeah, it's not cheap. Isn't it probably $150, Brian? Something like that?
No, I doubt it. But you know what, though? I will say $150 for something like that from a big box store, when you think about it, is not that bad. Especially when they're getting charging like $200 for the Pro Mark.
Yeah, and if somebody's going in the store where a lot of people still buy stuff like this, they don't know about the other stuff.
Yeah.
They're getting this, and they're getting a quad that they can actually use Betaflight on. I mean, that's unheard of. Betaflight in a box store?
E-Drone, thank you, man. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, don't feel bad for me. It's just $11 drone.
Tell him to send you another one, John.
Exactly.
Eric the Red was explaining why he called it coffee grinder. He said it had severe chatter and grinding above 70% throttle.
Oh,
so
my.
it with zip ties and tightened the arms up. That's why he called it a coffee grinder.
Well, that's probably that's all them G forces it's pulling.
So I got to get that Nico drone set up. I just not able to fly anything.
Someone says, "Get Whoopi Goldberg. Get Whoopi Goldberg. That's a negative view." LOL. What? Where did that come out of?
What?
Tech review I already said to get Whoopi Goldberg. That's a negative view. I'm like, what? Yes, Toys R Us
is not bad.
No, it's not at all. For all that together from a big box store, okay, where you can just pull stuff off the shelf and just buy it like that. It's really not that terrible.
So I'm used to saying, "Oh, that's high," But when you think about where it's being sold and the fact that you're getting something you actually configure on Betaflight, I don't think there's anything else you can do that. You know,
right? And I'm thinking like when you go to Walmart and you see stuff like the Sharper Image Sky Viper for $80, it's like what?
That's true. I have $100 drone that can't even touch this. I assume this is Brushed Motors. I think it's still pretty quick. I don't think DRL would allow their name to be used on a total piece of junk.
No.
I mean, they realize this is entry level for someone because it has 3 different modes, like a Nico mode and I don't know what it tells you on here, but
I got a question about it. Can you actually plug into the USB port easily?
Let me look at it.
Or is it like pre-programmed and you'd have to like open the quad up to get to it? I'm just curious.
And it's got Nico mode, advanced mode, and pro racer mode, which Nico mode says auto banking, advanced mode says stabilize, and pro racer mode says manual. I'm curious if that's actually full acro. I don't know yet. Let me look at the quad and see. I wouldn't think
says
acro.
I saw Toys R Us had a race drone build kit that you build and has video instructions. Interesting. Toys R Us sucks, by the way.
Here's the USB port, John.
Oh, so you can. That's nice. So they even considered that people might connect to it and change the parameters. That's cool.
Yes.
I wish more toys offered that option. I really did.
I like you can tilt the camera up so you can catch the horizon. If it's not preset stationary like that in the middle. Yeah, I mean, I haven't flown it yet, but I assume it'll be pretty decent. Actually, I was buying Nico stuff in the mid '80s, so they've been around a long time. I always thought they made pretty decent stuff.
Cool. It's like I was telling everybody earlier, my Bugs 3 Mini shipped today. When it'll get here, I don't know. But
yeah, the cockroach. I watched that review yesterday.
Oh, the cockroach, the RC cockroach. My God, man, that's awesome.
And leave it to Brian to come up with the best ways to scare chicks. That's what he was saying. Put it next to the toilet and run it out.
I know. And he was like, oh, yeah, put it in the toilet. You really scare the crap out of a girl with this. I'm like, oh, my God, dude.
Put it in a darkly lit bar next to the peanut jar.
I'm taking it up to Starbucks, man. That's where I'm taking it.
I know. What the hell, man? They're gonna call the cops on you.
Right. You're gonna have spilt coffee flying everywhere.
I'll be seeing all those millennials running out of the store going, ah! I'm offended. You are cruel to insects.
You stepped on a cockroach.
I'm a millennial, and I'm not laughing.
I ordered the spider too.
Oh, so you'll be able to they can have friends. You can
a remote control spider.
Yeah.
Did you ever see GearBest had a remote control? GearBest used to have a remote control toilet.
Oh my God! Yeah, I saw that.
You remember that? I remember Coley. I remember Coley didn't know about it. I was talking to Flying Ryan once, and he said, "Yeah, he almost bought that. He was going to put a poop emoji in it and review it with a poop emoji inside of the toilet." That would have been kind of funny.
That's the good stuff. Bugs 3 Mini is out now, $80. Yes, it is. I actually feel like that's a lot of money for Bugs 3 Mini.
Or you can use the points that you have and get it even cheaper.
I'm supposed to get it from Light in the box, and I'd have to. I don't know.
Poop and fart something. Back. A big poop emoji.
Remote control pile driver. Is it remote control poop?
It is.
Oh yeah. Of course, Brian's got remote control.
Of course,
poop.
He has it.
Yeah. Dude, you need to review that. I would think that I get like 1 million views. Remote control poop.
I'm telling you, the only videos that I do that get good views are with these junk toys.
That's everybody sees. They're interesting.
That's the only ones that people watch.
Because they're the only ones a lot of people see in a store. A lot of people can't afford $700-800 drones.
Any video I make that I put DJI in the title, not one motherfucker in the whole world watches it.
I wonder what mine does good. I had that Spark clone, the one, the Mi Hung Lo one that you like.
Yeah, right.
That's got 18,000 views, I think now.
Yeah. Eric Adrian was asking if anybody had heard any news about Autel, and because we're right on March.
I just saw Evo post by Autel in my Instagram, and it was just talking about this 4.3 mile range and stuff. And of course, all the comments were, "That's nice, but I can't buy it." And there was nothing discussed.
No, they did put out another promotional video. I didn't post it. Usually I post them when they come out, but I didn't post it. But it's a nicer video than the one they had out at the CES. They put out a new one,
but no release date info, just a new promo.
Yeah, just a new promo.
I don't think they've been in production. I still think it's I'm still thinking probably like May. That's just my guess. I hope it's sooner. I want one.
Someone just left a comment on one of my videos telling me that the Bugs 2Ws that are being shipped now, they changed the return to home feature to have the altitude be 30 meters instead of the original 20 meters. So they'll clear most average trees. Just in case anyone wants to know that.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about, Eric. We were they released some more promotional videos, but no set release date.
Well, it's gonna come. It'll come when it comes. People just need to be patient. Let them do their thing.
Call it the.
Yeah, where did Brian? Where did you buy the poop remote control poop? I want to know that.
Five Below.
See, we don't have the Five Below stores in this area. We have a Dollar Tree, and Dollar General, and
some other dollar like store.
We don't have the Five Below.
Five Below has all those junk toys like that. They have all that poop shit. They have poop shit. They have poop shit. All that poop emoji stuff. They have it all. Poop headphones, poop pencils, poop all this.
I think that remote control poop could get. I mean, you know how many kids are going to say, "Oh, remote control poop," and I want to go watch it.
They're swimming in shit over there. I'm telling you.
Well, he's got a good point, man. We need to patent that, then actually make a me hung low drone.
Me hung low drone.
Me fly low.
Eric did do a really nice range test with the air.
Yeah, he did. Boy, that took a lot. That took a lot of balls. I don't think I would have done that, man.
Yeah,
that was some extreme distance.
I'll tell you what. I talk to that Dustin guy all the time. You know, he does those range tests on Diamond Head.
He's crazy.
If he fucking loses it, he just tells him to send him another one.
I know, that's the whole thing.
Exactly. Like,
doesn't matter to him.
But I always tell him, I say, Dustin, I don't have the balls to do that, so I just watch your videos. I ain't doing that shit, man.
You're talking about Dustin Dunnell?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Honestly, too, he lives in the best place to try it.
He lives in Hawaii, doesn't he?
He's able to get up. He's able to get really high up. He flies over water, so no one can complain about safety. Although people still do because they're annoying. And yeah, he's in the best spot ever to go.
He's on the top of that Diamond Head, that mountain.
Yeah, the mountain. Yep.
Unless he gets rain, he never has to worry about cold or.
Right.
Oh, I know. He can always go outside and fly. It's such a problem.
That's like Quadcopter 101. I mean, he has less rain to deal with.
Yeah, but he has deathly hot days where he literally can't go outside because it's so hot.
He get into the desert.
Yeah, those batteries will explode.
he'll just die. You're just gonna find out one day QC 101 is dead because of heat stroke. It's a good flyer.
No, even better. I got one. He'll start the video, and then somebody will come out in the desert 3 days later, and he'll be sitting there in a chair like this.
Dead.
Lots of times he's got his wife with him, especially if he's at the Ball Diamonds or something when he's not in the desert. She'll film it when he puts on the FPV goggles, and then you can't hear him.
It does get pretty hot out there, he said.
Yeah, well, he comes out here to during the summer. I guess he comes out here to Pennsylvania somewhere.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, because that Bill Somrak told me that. I guess because he knows him from somewhere.
That Bill Somrak comments really huge, long comments on his videos.
I know. He's pretty famous.
He voiceovers the videos. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and then he if he leaves you a comment. If he watches one of your videos, the comment will be a long comment. It won't.
I think he commented one of mine too. Yeah, it's like a paragraph.
Yeah. I like that. I have a sticker for my drone. Eat my blades.
That's good for the algorithm, Ryan. A nice long comment like that.
Yeah.
I wish you could put a link for that in here. That would be cool. Eat my blades.
Hey, I'm telling you, John, go look up that XKX 350. I'm telling you, go watch a couple of videos on that. You're good. That thing is amazing.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out.
I got to get something to drink.
All right. Okay. I still don't understand this damn this 10 here. It looks like just the Bugs 3 Pro body with altitude hold. Oh, excuse me. Go ahead.
They did. Why they gave it a different model number? I don't know, but that's what it is. It's just
that's pretty much what it is.
It's just altitude hold with no GPS, so it'll be cheaper. It'll probably if it's as sporty as the Bugs, it ought to be pretty nice.
Yeah.
Because as someone who's not a very good flyer or beginner, the Bugs 3, learning your throttle control. I mean, you have to make sure you keep it up. Highest rate, you can kind of nosedive.
Yeah, it's true.
You can dive bomb with it. So altitude hold probably be easier for some people. Though I don't like anybody to learn an altitude hold because you just don't get lazy. I find so many altitude hold stuff anymore. Everything's altitude hold. When I go to fully manual, I realize I'm not as good because I've gotten lazy.
I don't know. I'm constantly farting around with stuff. I have to fart around with stuff in friggin' acro mode. So,
well, that's my next adventure this summer.
I do acro line of sight now, which is always fun.
Well, that's what I'm dreading because acro line of sight is not easy, is it?
No, it's not. I was doing it with the little tiny 6X. I was going around the track too. Brian knows. He thought it was hilarious because I go all the way around the track and then I hit the fence.
Yeah, right. I thought that was funny as hell. I actually busted out laughing when I was watching that.
Go all the way around the fence with the little tiny 6X and I hit the fence.
I'll probably wait and do my tiny 6.
I like that track though. I like going there to do the reviews. It's just I feel like I can only do it with stuff like this because if there's people around, I don't feel comfortable flying drones around.
Yeah.
It was a good day to do it, though. Just trying to find some different places to do videos rather than in my backyard and that field. It just gets so boring.
I was always doing it at my house. I'm glad I thought.
Yeah, it was good. I actually like the park ones. You go into the park some more. It's good.
It's a nice change of scenery. Yeah.
Let's check the chat.
Hey,
does anyone have any questions?
What do you think that? What did you think was wrong with that quad I had that wouldn't stop when I would charge it? The motors would.
I think it's got a short in it of some sort. I've had one to do something similar things, Brian. I had one that actually wouldn't shut its motors off.
Yeah, that's what
flying egg
keeps. Oh, that egg did that. That flying egg.
I had a flying egg, like similar to that Christmas egg, but it was a Kaidang, and Litex sent it to me, and I could tell that it was like a return or something. And so when I flew it was app control. It was smashing into the walls. Oh. And then the next time I did it, it landed. I hit the power button, nothing. So I'm sitting there. So I finally started stomping out my foot and smashed it into pieces and had to pull the LiPo out to turn it off.
But I
couldn't get it turned off.
Yeah, well, that thing, it actually flies really nice.
Yeah, I watched your video. It flies really good.
I mean, it does. That was in close quarters in that apartment. It buzzed around there like crazy, but it's going to die.
It's got some sort of short.
2 or 3 more times charging that thing, the motors are going to burn out because it takes like 6 hours to charge it. Because the motors are
something.
Yeah, the whole time nonstop. So.
Oh wow, that's weird.
1 or 2 more flights with that thing, and I'll be flushing it in the toilet. Believe me.
The motors are sitting there draining it while it's trying to charge.
Right.
Yeah, that's nuts.
So that sucks. It wasn't
those
that
little
much.
drones like that are. It's not uncommon. Those nanos and micros are bad.
Just don't try to boost your subs with a giveaway, or you'll also be really sad.
Oh, it's a huge mistake. Don't ever think that giveaways are good for your channel because they're not.
I had good luck with sponsored giveaways. I mean, I've gained 100 subs from one before.
That's very. It's well, I wouldn't say it's very rare, but it's not very common. Every time I have a giveaway, I've had like 20 giveaways now. Every time I have a giveaway, I lose subs. I probably shouldn't
you
even
require them to subscribe to join the enter. Yeah,
because what they'll do is they'll just come subscribe, and then as soon as the giveaway's over, they just
leave. Yeah. I lost only last time I required them. I only lost a few people. I got lucky.
I think the giveaway I have going right now is it's one of those anybody can. It's not a subscriber requirement.
Yeah, they do. They unsubscribe right after.
Yeah.
I've really
a lot of people do.
Yeah. Like I said,
I'm just late.
The one I have going right now is anybody can enter. It's not a subscriber only thing, you know. It's for anybody. So
Dan Nye does a lot of giveaways. I think it's helped his channel grow some, I guess. He gives away some nice stuff.
Sorry for your flyaway, John. I figure your pain. Oh, dude, don't worry about it. People shouldn't feel sorry for me. It was really no big deal. I'm actually glad because I have the opportunity to get this stuff and then share those kinds of experiences, and it doesn't really hurt me that bad because at the end of the day, I didn't pay for it. It was a review unit. It is what it is. So,
and you were able to show that it had a problem, and it wasn't like it was a fluke.
Right.
Clock Optic 101 had that problem. Because if I get something and mine's doing something crazy nobody else did, then I'm like, that's not fair because it's just I got a limit. But yours is a known problem.
It's a known problem. That's part of the reason why I decided to upload the video because I actually
Dan's in the chat.
I actually don't think unless it's really not fair to the manufacturer, I think, if you get a dud and everyone else's is fine and you do a review based on that. But there were so many people that apparently do have this issue with that CX10 SE that I decided to go ahead and upload it. So, you know, if someone does have the issue, they can at least say, oh, well, yeah, I guess the same thing happened. It wasn't my fault. Because it sucks to feel alone when you get a defective product. It really does. But I think because it seems like, I don't know what the number of them defective is, but it certainly seems like 50-50 based on what I saw. That people have range issues with it. So that's why I decided to upload it. Now, if I get 2 defectives, then I'll do a review and be like, yeah, that was defective. And there's a chronic problem here. So, no.
Cuppy, you buying the Mavic Air?
I'm going to pass on that one.
What about you, Ryan?
The Mavic Air? No, I'm saving. I'm going to get the Evo.
Okay.
Michael McReynolds, hey, how are you?
I mean, if I got the Air, then it kind of defeat the purpose of getting the Evo. Now, obviously, I may have to wait out on the Evo, but the Evo fits my needs more. Even though the XSP, I like that range, 4.3 miles.
Well, Eric, I guess we're just going to have to watch your videos, man.
That's right.
I'm not getting one. I don't plan on getting one either unless I get it as a gift.
Well, I don't see anybody giving you one, so.
Nope.
Oh, burn. Oh my God.
I mean, I might give you this.
Cool.
But I ain't giving you no Mavic Air.
Oh, that was harsh. That was tough.
How was it harsh? You're saying that nobody would give it to me as a gift. I don't know too many people that would give me a.
No, I didn't mean it as a gift. I thought you meant just like out of the blue, somebody send you one.
Yeah.
No, I don't think anybody's going to send me $1,000 drone anyway.
Or like a sponsor kind of thing.
No. I'm saying unless someone gives it to me as like a birthday gift or something along those lines. I don't expect any sponsor to give it.
Me either.
I got to take my Altel up tomorrow, my XSP.
What are you doing tomorrow? Oh, it's the real estate shoot.
Yeah, I need to take a few photos tomorrow the weather's supposed to be about 50 and light winds, so it was better than today.
Oh, man.
Go ahead, Brian. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
If this Mavic Pro 2 don't come out, then I might get the Mavic Air. I don't know. I might.
You going to consider the Evo if you like it when it comes out?
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not just jumping right into it because I'm going to wait for this Mavic Pro 2. But I really don't know if I'm buying all these videos I'm seeing with all these people with these rumors and all this crap. I don't know, man.
It's annoying, all the rumor mills and crap. It's just stupid.
You know,
I can't stand
like
it.
this one guy, he keeps making these videos, and I mean, I know why they make the videos. They make these videos to get views, you know, so they can say, "Oh, hot new news" and all. That's just basically it's just clickbait shit because these guys actually they don't know shit. Okay, they don't have one fact to back up what they're saying. It's just all rumors, and they keep relying on this guy. Oh, Twitter this, Twitter that. This guy on Twitter, this guy on Twitter. Twitter is nothing but fucking trolls. Okay, that's all Twitter is. Okay. Twitter is trolls. I consider Twitter. I don't even use Twitter no more. Okay.
Twitter is trash.
There's this one dude though that seems to know stuff. I don't know.
I said this. Yeah, I said this in a video a while back. Have you ever gone on Twitter and tried to have a decent conversation with somebody?
I don't post on Twitter. I just look at it.
It's ridiculous.
If you go on Twitter and go and make any comment on any video or any comment on any post, 3 people are going to come right behind you and say your mom is a cunt, you suck dick, and some other shit. Okay, that's what Twitter is. It's nothing but trolls. Okay, I don't even waste my time with Twitter no more.
Twitter for twatters. Right.
It's total dog crap.
But that's where I ended up.
Actually, Twitter is worse than Reddit. Even Reddit, you can actually talk to somebody.
Yeah, you can actually have some constructive conversation on Reddit as long as you're in the right subreddits.
Right. But Twitter, forget it, man. You leave one comment on something and you got this army of trolls coming up behind you and freaking attacking you. And it's just, I don't waste my energy with Twitter.
Eric Durantis, YouTube is all the social media I can take. That's ironic because you know what? YouTube has some of the loudest, dumbest, meanest people on it.
Oh yeah,
that I've ever seen. Before YouTube, I don't know where they all were, but once YouTube came alive, suddenly they just all came out of nowhere. And there's a great XKCD comic about that. If you go look it up.
I don't even mess with these haters and these trolls on YouTube. I just mute them right away. I had
one guy just leave a comment on my ZD video saying he just commented garbage is all he said. Yeah. All he had in his channel was two Traxxas truck videos. That's all he had on his channel.
I got people complaining all the time about my voice. You know what? I just don't care. What am I supposed to do? I can't change my voice.
Well, that one last week, that person was being a real dick about it.
Get one of those.
Did he call you a girl or something?
Voice changer, yeah. She get
voice changer. You can make it sound like James Earl Jones.
Darth Vader voice.
Right. James Earl Cuppy.
What was that one comment recently, Ryan? They were like, I'm sorry, but your voice sounds
like a girl, doesn't it? Something like that.
Yeah. Also, I'm sorry, but it seems like you're always chasing the drones, John. This guy's
I think
like
me and he, several of us went and laid into that guy pretty good.
Yeah, I know. This guy's like an old man. I'm like, God damn. Like, do you have no manners? Have you learned nothing?
Well,
what's gonna come out of that comment is productive more than being an asshole?
Nothing. Exactly. Like, but they don't care because it's not face to face. It's just, you know.
John, when the guy said that your voice sounds like a girl,
you
should have just commented back to him. That's because I just got done kissing your mother, or something like that. You know, you should have made that kind of comment. That's what I would have said.
All right, guys, I got it.
I mean, oftentimes, to tell you the truth, I won't delete the comments. I will just reply to it. I mean, I had this one dude who left me some stupid comment on my boat video, and he was just like, "Well, obviously you did something wrong, and I know boats. I know boats my whole life, just straight boats." And instead of periods for his ellipses, he used commas. And I was just like, if you actually watched the video, you would know that it was not what you're saying it was. But I don't expect you to, because you don't even have the intelligence to use periods rather than commas in your writing. So good work, dude. Good work, dude.
I've had good luck with the boats. I like reviewing boats.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I really have tried to get into the crawlers and stuff, but the ones that we got here are the cheap ones, and they really don't do that good. But I think a boat would really get me going.
E-drone, yeah.
Wow.
Some people are just ignorant, and the bigger, the
Did
more.
you watch this one before?
When you get a couple popular videos on YouTube, you start to see that because people just come at you all the time for everything and anything.
I like that boat and this boat.
Oh, that boat's sweet.
Yeah.
I
The
think
black
everybody.
one?
The black. Well, that other one is nice. too.
This one here.
Yeah.
The top.
I like your boat videos. I think I'm gonna use that with the sky. You know, with the take the drone up over the boat. I think I'm gonna use that.
Well, you're not the first one to say that. Paul Anka, Paul's in my group, the Tektronic. He's a pretty big reviewer. He said he's gonna start doing that with his boat reviews with Phantom.
But of course, if I do it, you know, I'll lose a motor and it'll go crashing into the lake or whatever. You know, that'll be my luck. You know.
First time I did it, I just put it into. I just parked it up there, but I wasn't able to tell him what I was all getting into. I said I did a lot of editing. With the yellow boat, I had my friend Corey. He flew it and filmed with the Altel while I drove the boat, so that worked really well.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you guys on YouTube?
Yeah, it looks good. It has a nice look about it.
It does, and I can just go to. If I don't want to sit there and blab, I can just go to like heavy metal music or something. It always looks cool to a boat. I've done that before.
I like blabbing.
Fleabag Productions says, "Who cares what people think? Do what you do and have fun doing it." 100% right, dude. 100% right. Just be you and don't give a shit about what other people think on YouTube, because otherwise you'll just drive yourself crazy. You will literally drive yourself insane.
That's why I love drones so much, man. If I'm having a terrible, terrible day, I go in, I just hook up the drone, fly it, and start. And I'm not near as aggravated or upset as I was before. It's therapy for me.
Bill, what was we supposed to be talking about?
Hell, I don't know. Drones? Something? I don't know.
Jim Mueller and the MJX Russia investigation.
I haven't done this. Ryan's not been here for a couple of weeks.
Oh, I was so damn sick. You guys have no idea how sick I was.
Ryan, yay! But
yeah.
Oh,
hey guys,
sorry.
I want to ask you something on YouTube. When you get to 100,000 subs, do you get something called a silver play button?
Yeah,
we do.
Yeah.
You know, one of our favorite channel just got that.
Yeah, the RC,
Salesforce.
Yeah. They just got it.
Somebody sent me the picture of it that is on there. I guess they did a video about it.
Yeah, they put a video up. I didn't watch it, but it came up on my feed. I saw him holding Abby.
I'm not subscribed to him, so I don't get any notices. But
I'm not either. I'm not either. But it just
suggested videos.
Yeah, the suggested thing. Yeah,
I get it because you may have looked at some of them in the past, so it does that. So I guess Quadcopter 101 obviously got it. He has.
Oh, he's had that thing.
Yeah, he's had it for a while,
I think Salesforce and Quadcopter 101 are like. In fact, they may be passing him up. They're both around 120.
Well, they've really came on like a storm over the last year. Okay.
Oh yeah, they were. When I first found them out, they had like less than 50, I think.
Yeah, they probably gotten 80,000 subs in the last year.
They have.
Yeah, I think last year, the first time I ever noticed them, they had like 20,000 or less. Now they have over 100,000.
That is pretty remarkable.
Yeah.
Just don't say anything that negative alluding to them, or she'll troll your channel.
That's
what I've heard.
So now you just did. So now you're gonna get trolled.
I mean, they seem to be nice people, but they got the hook going with the guy and the girl and the dog and all that crap. You know, they got all that crap.
I think they're nice people. I have nothing against them. I just heard somebody got mad at it.
It's a family friendly channel, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And it's very soft. I mean, I'm sure even they can admit to that they're not. They even say they're not super technical. It's more of a product demo channel. And honestly, they just do product demos. I mean,
I guess Flying Ryan made a good point to me when he said that he thought they were good for getting people into the hobby.
yeah, it is. They are good for getting people into the hobby because they have a very family friendly, non technical view of things, and you know, the only thing that sucks is their non technical view of stuff will sometimes, how can I say this in a way that they're not going to kill me? Their non-technical view of things will cause people to buy things that really
They shouldn't have bought.
buy.
Yeah,
Right, they
yeah,
shouldn't buy.
yeah.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
I do wish, and I shouldn't give. I don't want to give advice to someone whose channel's 100 times bigger than mine, but I'd be nice if they used a fixed camera because that constant zooming in and out and blurring is kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah.
What Bill took his stormtrooper. Bill had a stormtrooper helmet.
I know.
It's pretty cool.
What the hell is he doing?
I thought it was pretty cool, actually.
I know.
I'd like to have one.
So random. Is he putting on the helmet to guard us from the impending doom?
No, my son got this for me like a couple of Christmases ago, and somebody was talking about Darth Vader, and I was like, yeah, I'll put this on.
I'm gonna get a silver play button one day. No, I'm not.
I'm not worried.
I can't ever imagine. Hey, my goal is just to reach. Well, I know I'll reach 2,000. My goal would for this year, if I could reach 3,000 subs, that'd be awesome. But that's probably not realistic.
I'm down 1 more sub. Yay! I just went down another subscriber.
What are you up to? What are you at,
1,870. I was at 1,878.
1,870.
Did you just announce a giveaway?
Another giveaway.
No, I'm gonna have to put a new one up. Like get some numbers back up.
I'm at 1,660.
Oh, I don't even.
But I mean, the only videos I uploaded very little since my giveaway, and now that I've started uploading again, I'm losing these subs.
How many views? I'm surprised by the number of views and bugs that one that I really liked. I posted that a day ago, and it's got 233 views on that car.
Oh yeah.
Which one? That car you did? That nice?
Yeah.
That car is nice. That thing is nice, man.
The PX Toys 9202. I did it a week ago, and it has 255. My Maximus has got almost 1.7 thousand.
Wait, who's Mike McReynolds says I'm new to this hobby and I love it. I think it's so awesome. What's awesome? I don't know what you're talking about.
These quadcopters.
Dude, I think maybe it just means drones in general.
Oh, just drones in general. Okay, I thought it was talking about something specific. It is really cool.
Hey, listen, that you remember that Star Wars thing I got for $50? That real nice collectors.
Was it an X-wing or something like that?
Yeah, that X-wing thing. I took that outside yesterday or the day before. Man, I was really surprised how well that thing flew. I was shocked.
Oh,
that seems really nice. I'm shocked. Also, you'd think it'd be clumsy.
Are you ready for this? They're really $75 at your local Bed Bath & Beyond right now on clearance closeout.
Yep. I got mine for 50.
50 seems, I guess, decent. I mean, it seems pretty authentic looking.
Dude, the case, when you open it up, it opens up and it plays like Star Wars music. It goes da da da.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Well, so does the controller plays music while you're flying it. As a matter of fact, when I post the video, I'm gonna have to post it private to make sure I don't get a copyright strike on it.
Well, have you watched the end of my videos? I sort of have Star Wars stuff at the end of my video. I figured no one will watch it to the end.
Yes, we're super glad that everybody's here. Thank you, John, for bringing everybody in and reminding them that we're very happy that you're here. You're always welcome. Anybody that's interested in being a future guest, please give me a holler. The guy that we're going to have on next week is named Ken Dono, but he calls himself the original, I think it's Dobo. On his YouTube channel, he does drones, but something tells me that he's going to be talking more about DJI, and he's going to talk about some cameras and stuff, and maybe some software editing and stuff, just to give you a heads up on what was going to go on next week. And anybody that wants to be on with us, please notify any of the guys that you see on with us right now, and we'll get you in the rotation and get you on and get you some exposure and You can get in here and bullshit with the rest of us. And with that, I'll shut up for a minute. Let the guys get back to what they were doing. Okay, everybody's just rattling away. It's like we got.
I'm looking at the chat. I have to look
Private.
over to my computer.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at the chat too. I'm watching to see.
My chat's off to the side, so I got to look off to the side. I guess I could move my. I could do this. I don't know why I don't.
Usually just kind of slim mine down and pop it out and stick it over here to the side of the main Google chat.
Marvin C. Hey, man, I saw you ordered the Tiny 6X.
What's a Tiny 6X?
The red
It's
dude.
A little bitty tiny.
Marvin C. left me a comment earlier. He said he ordered it. It's on the way.
Oh, is that the what is it? The LDR, whatever they've renamed it?
LDARC, yeah.
Used to be King Kong or whatever.
Edron, what can't you stand about YouTube?
That's what I just put in there on the chat. He said that.
Well, yeah, Marvin, when you get it, feel free to reach out to me on YouTube or wherever you have me on, and I can help you out with it. I'm the only one to bother like tuning it or anything. It really, it's come out at a bad time because Tiny Whoop high season for Tiny Whoops is almost over, at least for North America anyway. So like, I guess not a lot of people are looking to buy it, but I think it's great. Even to fly outside, people are going to be missing out. But yeah, I'm the only one to even bother try tuning it so far. So I know how every time an ad plays, those never buffer, right? But videos always buffer. Yeah, I know. Well, that's true. Because the ad server is hosted on a different box.
The ad server's posted on the big box.
Hosted on a different box. Box is an IT term.
Oh, my bad.
We call the servers and computers boxes. I don't know if you ever heard that term.
No, John, we're not IT people.
Well, I'm an ancient IT people, so to me, it's just.
I call it
We call them
sometimes.
a server. That's what we call.
They do. They call servers and they call towers boxes. My box. Don't hack my box.
My Spark clone is going to hit 20,000 views here. Jeez.
What does?
There's some women that might.
The Spark clone video.
Yeah. What
It's
the
at
you did?
19th. Yeah, that one, the Mi Hung Low one you called.
Yeah,
It's
right.
at 19. It's at 19,111.
That's good.
I just said YH19 Toy Spark Clone
Don't
Drone
post.
Review.
Drone Pool says I'm gonna order that Immersion RC Vortex. Good. I think you're gonna like it, especially for that price. I think
Yeah,
you're gonna
I
like
like that drone. That drone that Dan's looking at is pretty cool. That racer.
Roger Martin was saying earlier that YouTube is really taking down people's subs. He said, don't forget that YouTube is taking off channels also, so we all lose subs at some point. He says he lost 4, just randomly. Maybe it isn't people unsubscribing to me because I'm uploading more. I don't know.
No, if you go look in the analytics, you'll see.
I'm gonna check it right now.
Okay, you you have to go deep into it because you'll see the part where it says closed accounts. And that'll show you how many subs you lost from people that closed their accounts. There's a section in there for that.
And I guess that happens if YouTube closes these accounts as well.
Right. It's not just if the people close their account. If YouTube shuts their account down and they're sub to you, then you lose that sub.
That makes sense.
Right.
Does anybody ever watch ones that shows your live stats?
Yeah, you can do the if you go to the analytics and then go to real time. Just click that and then go over to the right where it'll say views for the last 60 minutes. And then click on that part that says views for the last 60 minutes. And then it'll show you what people are really watching.
I put in the chat, I just put a link to this thing that one of my friends gave me. It shows you your real time. You add your channel to it and it shows your real time. It shows you your real time sub count. You can see it go up and down.
Well, yeah. Well, they have that on Social Blade. You can go look at that on.
Yeah,
there.
I figured they did. This site's pretty good too.
They have that on there.
I'm checking mine now.
But on my channel, it doesn't move that much. It just goes up and down one at a time. It doesn't. Not like if you go to Casey Neistat, you see it jumping 100 at a time and shit like that.
Yeah.
My
That's
channel
how mine was.
You just go to my channel and it just goes up and down one here, -1 there, +1 there, and that kind of crap.
The next day I'll check it's up 3 or 4. But heck, it can't be. I would think yours is more, Brian. Your channel's just been. I mean, your channel's gone from 1,000 to about 2,000 in what, a couple months?
No, I went. No, I think I got 1,000 in the end of July, beginning of August, something like that. So it just mopes along.
Is
it's
that
nothing.
how long?
Yeah, it's been 1 year. I've had the channel up since March 1st.
And you hit 1,000 subs in July? Dang.
Something like that. Yeah.
I thought I hit 1,000 subs. No, I must have been earlier than that. I think I gained 400 subs since the beginning of December.
I'll be honest with you. I've never been able to figure out this crap. Why people watch these videos, why they don't.
Yep.
I think these people that make these videos, you see them all the time. Oh, how to get I think those are the people that are getting the views and the subs, not all this shit they're saying on there. None of that shit works.
Yeah, exactly.
None of that shit works that they talk about in these videos. None of it. Okay. They're the ones that it works for. Okay. Not you. It's them. These guys, how to gain, well, what words to put in, what to do this, how to do that. None of that shit works for me because I've tried all that crap. Changing my keywords and phrases and thumbnails and all this other crap. None of that crap works for me. Like I get like, okay, last week I put, I think 4 videos up. I had 3 of them in a row that did over 1,000 views. And then I did 3 in a row that barely made 100. I don't understand that. I just don't understand it.
Some of it's a popularity of the product. Is it something you get in the store or not? How you tag it. And for me, I feel like, I know you make thumbnails too, Brian. I think thumbnails are really important. A custom thumbnail.
I don't understand this tags crap. I don't get it.
I go to and put every variation I can think of, not misspellings, but every if an LRP S10 Blast 2, I put that. LRP S10 Blast 2 review. Then I'll put LRP S10, LRP, I'll put Blast 2, S10 Blast 2, everyone I can think of. And I hate doing it. It takes forever, but
it does take forever. Ugh.
Well, what used to be my most popular video, which was that Sky Viper video. That thing is at 19,000 views.
Yep.
For 8 months, it didn't even have a tag on it. There was no tags. So I don't really know if these tags.
Kim wants to give away the stormtrooper.
Well, I think that people were searching for it, and there probably wasn't many videos, so it automatically just used your title.
I'm gonna give a shout out. I'm gonna give a shout out to my brother who's watching this stream in the other room, and he just messaged me. He said, "Thumbnail, title, and content are the only thing that matter."
Yeah.
I really buy into the thumbnails. Now, obviously, some people have proved it's not. Quadcopter 101 and Flying Ryan never used thumbnails, but I think that they really got into the hobby at the time where they didn't need it.
Ryan.
I really think it's very important now.
Yes, Bill.
Father.
I just like the thumbnails for myself. I just like how they look.
I agree.
I like to
And
go
you
to
just
my
do
channel,
yours
I
on
like to
a
go to my
webs-
uploaded videos and see all the thumbnails, whether they help or not.
I like to look through at mine and see if I like them, but there's times where I know sometimes I use one that I think looks good and I upload like, oh crap, I use this weird purple and you can't read it.
Yeah, when I'm sitting there doing mine, I'll put the text on the screen and I'll just hold over the color wheel and I'll scroll it around. But most of the time it comes up yellow because that's what I can see better on the thumbnail. So that's what I use most of the time. That bright yellow.
Hey Kim, welcome to the stream. I see Kim. I see you commenting everywhere. Literally,
he's all over the place.
He's everywhere. Kim is literally everywhere. And I mean, there's a lot of us that are all on the same channels, but I see Kim on almost every video.
He's very
so hard to find everyone's videos. It really is. It's so hard.
Kim's a good guy. He's very loyal.
He is. It's so hard though to literally go to everyone's channel and leave comments and you know, especially when you get busy too.
It's a lot of work.
It is. I don't want. I feel like I don't leave enough comments on other people's channels sometimes to comment on mine. It's not that I don't want to. It's just that there's so much time. I do make my best effort.
Yeah, it's really hard to get to everybody's channel.
It is. It's so hard, and then the amount of people just keep growing and growing and growing in the various communities.
Well, don't worry about it, John. Just do some more giveaways and you'll lose subs. Don't worry about it.
Oh God.
Then you won't be so
apparently.
Then you won't be so busy.
Oh, so I was just looking up. Yeah, it says I lost 7 subscribers from my YouTube watch page. So that's definitely where this is coming from. That's what I was saying. I'm uploading these videos. People are seeing and they're like, "Oh, John's horrible. Yeah, no giveaway. Unsubscribe."
So I was talking to the Flying Tech RC about that. We were talking about losing subs. How do you get subs? Making thumbnails and having that be does that thumbnail really help you and stuff, you know? And he showed me too. You can see how in your analytics you can see votes that were changed from thumbs up to thumbs down. I think it'll tell you how many people ones that were retracted or changed.
Interesting.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that I did notice for me that helped me get subs was posting every day. But I just can't do it.
They say the biggest channels are ones that put up, 1-2 videos a day. Yeah. I can't do that either. I don't.
Right. I can't.
I just do rubbish content.
I mean, I could do it, but I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say
no. I don't want to do it
either. But I probably wouldn't stay married.
Right, because I went through last week and deleted 25 videos from my channel. Okay. The views that had like 50 views, all those videos that were like that. Okay.
Were they some of your original videos? I'm just curious.
Yeah, they were all through the whole spectrum, believe me. They were through the whole thing. The ones that had less than 100 views, I deleted. Okay. But if you would have added them to the videos I have now, I've had my channel 1 year and there was like 365 videos. So I basically have posted a video every day for a whole year. That's what it averaged out to.
It's just so much work to dedicate yourself to YouTube.
Right. Because
video every day.
Right. If I do that every day, then I'm not going to have any time to have any fun with these quadcopters myself.
I know.
I want to actually just go out and fly these quadcopters without having to think about making a video about it. I don't want to have to record every time I go fly. I just want to fly the thing,
I know. And
then look at Quadcopter 101. There's times where he's literally uploading every day. But that's
he's got 3 or 4 videos a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he may film 4 or 5, get a whole box full of stuff, and he has to use a label maker to label all of his controls. Which I can see if that many things, that's doing too many things. That's why at times.
Well, that's what Dustin does. He takes a big box out and does 5-6 videos at once. He does the same thing. Because he brings 2. If you watch Dustin's videos, you'll see the box of quadcopters sitting there, and he has the lounge chair sitting there with the cup holder and everything, and he's got his kids there running around behind him.
Yep.
So
he goes out and does a whole bunch of them.
He doesn't get as confused though. Or Quadcopter 101, I think he tries to do too many, and he just gets all confused, or he skimps on something, or he doesn't bring a good battery with him, or his camera goes dead.
Well, Ryan, you got to realize the guy's old, man. He's older than I am.
I know. I was gonna say he's older, but at the same time, I don't want to label him older, thinking that means if I can't remember anything.
No, it really works. When you get old, you forget shit. Okay.
I know it. I times I call my kids, I can't remember which name. I call them the wrong name all the time. My dad used to say that's because I'm getting old, and now I'm seeing it myself.
If I did not work full time, I could create a lot more videos. Yeah, when you don't work full time, then yeah, you can dedicate yourself to YouTube. But
See,
otherwise,
the thing about Dustin, he can go out and shoot 6 or 7 videos, okay, in one day, and he can post them through a whole month, and you will never know that it's because the weather there never changes. So you don't know. There's no winter. So it always looks like, oh, he just went out there. No, he did all these videos in one day for a whole month. Because the weather is always the same there. So you would never know. It's not like here, oh, there's snow on the ground or the leaves are falling or something. So people are going to know if I post a video right now with green grass and trees full of leaves, people are going to know I did that last year.
Oh yeah, of course.
Whereas in Dustin's case, you're not going to know that. He could post a video that he did 2 years ago and you would never know it.
Yeah, winter
Sometimes
sucks.
Dustin does them in his house, though. He starts out in his house. I've seen him do that quite a bit.
Right. Well, that's probably because it's raining.
Probably. That's the one thing he's got to deal with.
Right.
Yeah, when you work full time plus weather conditions is hard. Yeah, or if you go to school full time or something like that. Like there have been plenty of days I've been like, oh, this is a great day to fly, but I got to go to school. And then, of course, on the weekends, oh look, it just rains. So it's like you just can never win. You just can never win.
What the hell are you
And the
playing
other thing
with,
is,
Phil?
there's another thing. There's like the difference.
He's got one of those guys from Star Trek.
Cork.
Yeah, what I can't remember that species that is.
There's a difference too between like doing a review and then doing a quality job on one. Because like you could just go out and just fly the stuff and not give a crap and do a quick thing. But like for example, like the tiny 6X, I spent the afternoon. I started in the afternoon. I spent the afternoon tweaking it, setting it up, getting it tuned. So that way I would have something of substance, of what I would consider better value than just going out and flying it and saying, hey, this is how it flies, guys. You know, I took the time to tune those PIDs and do stuff like that. But that all takes time. It takes effort. It took extra hours of effort. So it's like, you know, do you go out and just fly some piece of crap and just say, hey, this is how it is? Or do you take the extra time and do more for quality? I'd rather take the time because I'm not a review factory. So you know,
that's really what Quadcopter 101 is. I mean, I've had a lady from TomTop say, well, I don't know. She referred to him by his first name. I won't say it, but she's like, oh, and so he can put out a review every day. And I'm like, yeah, well.
Yeah, but is
he
that
also
good?
lives in a group. Yeah. I kind of said, yeah, but his reviews are not always thorough. He forgets things, and he lives in an area where he can always get out and do stuff almost.
It only rains there once every 7 or 8 years.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's exactly what I was trying to tell her.
Yeah, E. Jones says, I constantly try to make quality videos and not rush. Yep, that makes sense. It makes sense. It's just hard.
It is.
It's just really, really hard. And when you want to make quality videos, you have to take more time and more effort. It means you can't put out as much.
Well, like going out like I did, I'm trying to review the JGRC tracker, and it acts completely different, and it's landing 15 feet off from the home spot, and I'm freaking out. And I got a dog bothering me, and it's like the whole review was completely a waste. I couldn't even use it. So it was a whole hour shot. So now I got to try it again. I've had that drone since Christmas, and I still haven't got a chance to get a review.
Hey, John, Marvin in the chat has an idea for you. Do some more flyaway videos and you'll get more subs.
Or crash videos get more subs too if you crash a lot.
Oh yeah, more crashes. Yeah, all the ones that are the disaster ones are the ones that have the highest views.
Yeah,
or the wind comes along and then they tell you you're a crappy pilot.
Yeah, I noticed on my channel if I pan the quadcopter, if I give it a bad review, it gets more views.
Oh wow!
Because you get everyone coming out of the woodwork telling you what you did wrong and that you're an idiot and it can't.
Exactly.
That's why I was scared. Yeah. I shouldn't say I was scared, but I was really concerned to even post that flyaway today because
People are
I
gonna say
didn't
you're a
know-
shitty pilot.
I didn't want people to think that I was shitty. That's sort of why I made that point to freeze frame and show, hey, my finger was all the way down on the throttle and it was taking off.
That doesn't matter though. They're still gonna do it. So
People are still gonna do it, but like
Right.
I feel like I got some decent comments at least.
Yeah, like I that YH-19, the spark clone, it flew into the fence when I was testing it because of a gust of wind. And I explained that's why one of the props was bent and the extra ones got replaced it. And the guy, of course, told me that, yeah, that's the new excuse for someone who doesn't know how to fly. Basically saying I was a crappy pilot.
Right.
Yeah, which is stupid. And you know what? Brian has said this before. People who want to feel like what they bought isn't a piece of crap will go and search for videos, and then when they see someone being critical of it, they'll find a reason to flame you or attack you,
Right.
because they don't want to feel like, oh man, I just spent money on a piece of shit.
Right. Exactly. Right. They won't go attack the person that told them to go buy it. They'll go attack you they'll go attack you for saying it's a piece of garbage. Even though it is a piece of garbage, okay? They feel like they are like they got ripped off. So they won't go back and attack the person that told them to go buy the damn thing. They'll go attack you for saying it's a piece of shit. That's
They like buyer's
exactly,
remorse, but they don't want to like admit it.
right.
It's crazy to me.
Right. Because, like I told you, the worst feeling in the world is getting ripped off and your old lady leaving. Okay. Those two things right there.
Oh man. Yeah, no one wants to feel like they bought a piece of crap, but like,
Right.
come on, man. No, like it's like that Phalon drone. No, the waypoints don't work. Putting a higher battery in it is not going to change that fact.
Right. I never even reviewed that thing. I never even flew it
It's
yet,
garbage,
John.
dude. It's just garbage.
It's sitting in. I did the unboxing video, and it's still sitting in the box from 5 months ago.
And I had someone left a comment on there. And he's like, "Well, it's good. It's good for the price." And I'm like, obviously, you didn't. I'm thinking to myself, you didn't watch my video because I said in the video why it's not good for the price. That just because a price is good, just because a price is low, doesn't mean it's worth getting something.
Right.
Well, guys, I got to take off. My wife is calling me. Wants me to come talk to her for a minute.
like-
So I got to
it's like
go.
10.
So
All right, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly
I'm not trying to cut it loose necessarily at the moment, but I just got to go. So I'll see you guys later. All right.
I'm
Guys have a good
probably
night.
going to be getting off. I'm probably going to be getting off in like the next few minutes too, because it is pretty late.
She wants me to come talk to her about something with kids or something. And she's been going to bed. So I got to go. All right.
fine.
See you guys
All
later.
right,
You can take
take
it
care,
there.
man.
Yeah, I figured it may be another 20, 30 minutes or so, and that'd be cool. If you can't hang that long, that's fine too.
John, you bought two Phalons, 2 GPS drones.
Wait a minute. What am I seeing?
I don't know. John was saying that he bought 2. Stupid me bought 2 of them.
Oh, okay. When did he? Okay.
RC Fun Diversion says he won a drone today. Oh, what you win?
Yeah.
And from who?
Yeah, really. What did you win?
Yeah.
Tech Review says, I have 3 kids, one of which is autistic. The youngest is in half day. I know it's rough, but that's why I have alternate playlists to fall on. Yeah, that's true. But, sometimes you don't even have content to put up. Like, if you just don't have it, you run out. It's so hard.
Oh, wow.
John, you haven't flown them yet? 60
What?
bucks. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about this guy on the chat. He said he bought 2 of those feelings. He said he hasn't flown them yet.
Sell them on eBay.
Those feelings, or sell one of them. Keep one of them.
Yeah, sell them on eBay.
He won a Parrot McLean from Mike's Drones and More. So it was the first thing he'd ever won.
Put them up. Put both of them up on eBay or something. Do like two of them for $80, and then buy yourself a Bayang Toys X16 if you want a GPS drone that can actually do something.
What a great. Well, I don't have the GPS version, but I love just the regular altitude hold version. That thing is awesome, man.
Yeah,
that thing's great. That's a great flyer there.
Yeah, Kim, I was showing Kim on my Star Trek stuff. I'm an avid collector. My wife and I look for like discontinued, hard to find toys. That's why I bought that Ferengi head. I got it for like $3 in the local thrift shop, and that's for sale on eBay for $35.
Kim, Kim, apparently I'm not subscribed to you. See, I thought I was subscribed. I just subscribed to you, Kim. You deserve it. E-Jones saying, we gotta go to bed now, work early tomorrow. Wish I could do YouTube full time. I really enjoy it. Good night, guys. Yeah. We all
get those uniforms through.
I'm gonna actually be getting off now too, because it is 10:03 where I am, and I am pretty tired.
Damn, Eric wishes he could do YouTube full time. I wish I never have to do YouTube full time.
Well, I'll tell you what, since everybody's kind of winding it in, let's go ahead and call it a night. Thank you, guys. I was glad to have everybody here. Hope to have everybody next week. Like I said, I'm going to have the Ken, he calls himself the original Dobo. I'll post some links and stuff to his channel and Coast to Coast Drones this week, and we'll hope to see all you guys back next week.
Hey, Bill, send me a text with his name, and I'll make an intro and post it up.
All right, I surely will.
Okay.
All right, my brother who's lurking in the background just said that I literally just finished saying I can't keep up with all the channels, but I just subscribed myself to another channel. Yes, because I'm boosting your sub count. And just because I might not see every video you upload doesn't mean I won't see that 1, 2, 3, or 4 that you put up. So
I didn't see that Riley had jumped into the chat. Chris Riley just came in.
My brother is hiding in the background. So he says sub for sub was in 2008 and it didn't work. Well, it's back and it's stronger than ever because of this 1,000 subscriber requirement to be monetized. So sub for sub. All right, guys, I'm getting off here.
All right, thanks, guys. We'll see you all next week. Have a good one,
everybody.
Good night, Bill.